It's growing through you now. The cold was the first thing he noticed. It seeped into him, a deep, bone-aching chill that felt older than stone. He lay still, eyes closed, trying to remember. Nothing came, only the cold and a profound, heavy darkness. He opened his eyes. No difference. The darkness remained absolute. He tried to move his arm, but it felt stiff, unwilling. A faint rustling sound came from somewhere close, a dry, papery whisper. He listened, straining. It stopped. The air was thick, heavy with the scent of damp earth and something else. Something sweet and cloying like old flowers left too long. He tried to push himself up, but his muscles protested, a dull ache spreading through his shoulders. He felt confined, pressed in on all sides. The space was tight, like a small, forgotten room. A drip. Another. Water falling somewhere nearby, echoing in the suffocating quiet. He imagined a leak in the ceiling, a slow, steady decay. He could feel a faint vibration, a tremor that seemed to come from the very floor beneath him. It was rhythmic, almost like a heartbeat, but too slow, too deep. His breath hitched. This wasn't right. He needed to get out. He pushed harder, grunting with effort. His fingers brushed against something rough, splintered. Wood. The realization hit him like a physical blow. He was in a wooden box. He pushed with his feet, then his hands, trying to find an edge, a seam, anything. The wood groaned, a low, drawn-out complaint. The rustling returned, closer now, and louder. It wasn't just papery. It was scuttling, a multitude of tiny movements. He felt a light pressure on his leg, then another, a crawling sensation. He thrashed, a desperate, futile struggle in the cramped space. The crawling intensified, spreading. He gasped, trying to scream, but only a wet, bubbling sound emerged. The scent of earth was overpowering now, mixed with something else, something metallic and sharp. He felt a sudden sharp pain in his chest, then a tearing sensation. The rhythmic vibration beneath him grew stronger, a slow, insistent throb. His vision, what little remained, blurred. He felt the cold earth pressing in, the weight of it, the silence of it. The rustling continued, a constant, hungry sound. And then he remembered. Not everything, not his name, not where he came from, just the moment it all ended. A flash of headlights, glass exploding inward, the scream of twisting metal, and her hand, small, fragile, clutching his, and letting go. The cold wasn't the first thing he felt. It was grief. Grief so total it cracked through the walls of death and followed him here. He remembered her face, pale in the flicker of the ambulance lights. He remembered the whisper of dirt landing on a casket lid. Not his, hers. He was buried alone, or so he thought, because the rustling, it hadn't stopped. It had multiplied. Now it was everywhere, in his ears, his mouth, beneath his skin. Things living in him, feeding, not worms, worse. Things with faces, small, lidless eyes, translucent hands that peeled muscle from bone like parchment. They had teeth, but not to bite, to hum. They were humming now, a low, shuddering dirge. He realized it wasn't a heartbeat beneath him. It was them, a colony, a choir of the buried, each soul stolen from those who woke too late in the ground. And now, he would sing too. Ah, there there it is, another one buried, broken, and claimed. You humans always think the ground is the end. You call it rest. You dress it in flowers, songs, and lies. But death is not quiet. It listens. And when the right soul falls through the cracks, something deeper wakes. He remembered too late. Not who he was. No, that part doesn't matter. But what he lost. Grief is a key, you see. And down here, keys open coffins from the inside. You felt his fear, didn't you? The cold, the dark, the crawling things that don't care who you were, just that you're still warm. Why do you bury your dead? To honor them? Or to hide them? You cover the rot with velvet and prayers, but the earth is not fooled. It waits. We wait. And when your box begins to creak, when the rustling starts, when you feel something bite down where your heart used to be, just remember, you built the box. You closed the lid. You chose the silence. So tell me, when the dirt starts falling, will you open your eyes? Until next time. I'm not done with you yet.